Hi guys, happy Wednesday. I hope you're all having a great week. Last week I started a post series called Top Tips Tuesday, and I did a little follow-up video on Wednesday to tell you that I was going to start posting videos as a little follow-up from the Top Tip Tuesday, just to give you a little bit more context around what my top tip is and why it is relevant when you are starting a new retail business. So this week's top tip was know your marketplace. So what do I mean by that? The first thing that you should be thinking about when you're trying to understand your marketplace is who is your customer? Who are you targeting? So whether you've got a service or a product-based business, it's who are you actually trying to get to buy that product and your offer. So you kind of need to build out, when you're starting a business, the first thing you should really do is build out a customer profile and say, okay, I'm targeting 18 to 30-year-olds. They should have a disposable income of about this much money, which means they could invest this into my product or service. I can find them by going here. They will most likely use Instagram as their social media, or maybe they use LinkedIn. Whatever social media or whatever marketing technique would work best for that customer profile. So you can kind of understand, okay, my price point would be relevant for them at this price, and I'd be able to target them on this platform. So you can kind of build out a customer profile through various different things, but understanding that customer is going to be really crucial in you getting the leads and the business that you're actually looking for. So once you've got that customer profile, you kind of want to understand, like, okay, where else would they be going to get your product or service? Like, who are my key competitors? Where else can I find these customers? Where else would they be shopping? What other services would they be using? So once you've identified, like, maybe your top 5 to 10 competitors. So for example, if I was a high street retailer, say I'm Topshop, I'm bang on the middle of the high street. So I've got H&M opposite me, I've got River Island opposite me, I've got Zara, I've got Primark, all of these other high street retailers. Yes, some of them are different in terms of price points, so you kind of want to suss out which ones sit most relevantly next to you. But equally, like this, I'm still going to Oxford Circus, let's say, and I'm still going to be going into probably most of these stores. So all of them really are your competition. So you need to suss out exactly where else is your customer shopping, where else are they going to be looking, and then you need to look into what are those competitors doing that is like what you're doing or is not like what you're doing. What are they doing well? What are they not doing very well? How are they targeting their audiences? How are they marketing their product or their service? And you can kind of bit of a deep dive into those competitors and understand your marketplace a little bit better. Understand what is going on in that market that would mean that those customers come to you over your competition. So understanding them means that you can take their learns, you can take what they do well, you can take what they don't do well, and you can build on that. You can improve on that to make sure that your customers, like I said last week, a unique selling point, that they've got a unique selling point to come to you, and you would take a bit of a market share there in that competitive marketplace. So the more you can understand about your competition, the more you can understand about your customer, the better service and the better product you can actually deliver, which will then result into sales and convert people to trading within your business. So it's definitely a really crucial stage. So after you've kind of got your idea, validated your idea, understanding and narrowing down your marketplace, your competitive situation and your customer is going to be really crucial for the next stage of you going into your retail startup career, whether that's going into a product-based business or a service-based business. Just understanding that customer, understanding that competition is really, really key.